broadcast, my live broadcast. How's everybody doing? You know how we do it here. So bring in your guys, bring in your friends, everybody. Who is this person that just... I just went live now, and you are calling my this thing. Don't call me again. If I choose to bring people in, then that should be later, not now. That will be later, this English stuff. So where are my guys at? When it seems I came out late today. Nonsote, I see you. I see you. Where are my homies at? Man, join me, let's go. Today we are going to discuss politics and real life. We are going to discuss politics and real life. So join me, guys. Let's go. You know how we do it. So, well, I want to see my how do I put it now? All my fans join us so that we can spend time together, so that we can enjoy the evening together. Yes, so let me see. Man, as you join me, tell me where you are watching from. So many followers, new followers, joined this page. I want you guys to introduce yourself. Well, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rodi. Okay. Sering, you say you are my #1 fan. I thank you. I appreciate you. So, somebody said he's watching from Finland. Yes, I'm broadcasting from, you know where. Everybody knows me. I'm the most popular man. I want to see somebody that is showing me love. Man, these guys are not showing me love. Well, I'm not going to start talking till my real G's and join the program. These guys are not showing me love. I'm not seeing Denmark. I see you. I'm not seeing likes. Flower, you like my outfit? I'm a real G now. You need to know now. I'm a real G. Amal, yes, you need to like and share. Walter Stomba, I see you. Victor Arika, watching from Kenya, Nairobi. Watching from Yaoundé, Cameroon. That's it. I love Yaoundé, Cameroon. Yeah, so. Now let me see where UK. That is it. Pretty Magic, watching from UK. You want to know where I am? I'm the most popular man in Vienna. Somebody has already told you where I am. I don't need to say it. Flower, you be like, say, you are seeing me, you know me very well. No, this Flower knows me. You are seeing me every time. You know me. You know, goldfish has no hiding place. Goldfish has no hiding place. Anywhere I go, people know me. Omewale, watching from Nigeria. Omewale, watching from Nigeria. You see it now. This platform is global, international. Anybody you are looking for, especially Guinea, Ghana, Mustafa, watching from Ghana, I see you. Eagles, I see you big time. Amal, yeah, so that is it. So you got it right. People will tell you where I'm broadcasting from. That's how we roll. Yeah, so I am the most popular man. Chinyere Fidelis. Now, Chinyere Fidelia Okeke, originally from Nigeria, but in UK for now. You see it. Everybody is here. Okay. This evening we are going to discuss about the deportation going on in America. Men bringing people here. More people are watching on Facebook than on TikTok. What's going on? Somebody said he is Igbo or she's Igbo from Zimbabwe. Igbo is global. Igbo from Zimbabwe. Madisongo, Igbo from Zimbabwe. I salute you big time. We are one human family. We don't do tribe here. We don't do race. We don't do religion. We do humanity here. Life and direct. It's going to be an interesting evening tonight. Aaron Joseph, I see you big time. Popo Christina. Hey. Popo Christina. That's the name. Good to see you. Let me see. I want some of my regis to show face. Amal, Lisa, thank you for liking my program. I appreciate you plenty. I told you guys I have fans. You like Madizongo from Zimbabwe. You like my teaching. Just this night, this evening, or this night, I don't know where you're watching. What's the time where you are? In Etimi, beautiful name there. I see you. Hope I pronounced it right. In Etimi, Samodel, Demian. Man, I know they see that is. I need to be seeing road very well. Though. There are some owners of this page. I'm waiting for them to show face. Mma Mowa Ifejika, beautiful name. Mma Mowa Ifejika, beautiful name. Duke Mayango, watching from Kenya. Duke Mayango. I have a lot of Kenyan fans. I have a lot of Kenyan. In fact, what's the population of Kenyans? Because, what's the population of Kenya? Because many Kenyans are online. Many Kenyans are following my page. It's like Kenyan people love me so much. What's going on? Real analysis. I appreciate you. Thank you for that compliment. This is what I need this in now. I told you guys I am depressed. I need these comforting words. Romeo Seafort. Romeo Seafort. Romeo Seafort. I see you big time, bro. Welcome to my broadcast. You are welcome. Iron Man, show face. Iron Man is in the building. Iron Man, show face. Iron Man, welcome. Oh, these are regulars here. So, let's wait for 2 more minutes and then we go. We hit the road. 2-3 minutes more and then the program will kick off. Then we take off. We are about to take off. Just 2-3 more minutes, like and share, and then bring in more people. Take off, guys. I'm well prepared. Handies fully charged. Usman Bala. Man, what's wrong with me? Usman Bala said he's a Nigerian but lives in Kenya. Welcome, bro. We are one people. We are one people. Whether you like it or not, I'm your brother. Yongi, reporting from Kenya. Greetings. Yongi, is that not Yongi? What's wrong with me, self? So this evening, a lot of people are watching me now. How many do we have now? Man, what's going on TikTok? Where are my homies at? More viewers on Facebook. Victor Arika said, Kenya population is 55 million people, but so many Kenyans are online. I don't know, it's like they love me so much. Many Kenyans are following my page on TikTok everywhere. Aisha, my sister, Aisha Jallo. Is it Alicia? Alicia, you need to tell me if you are female or male so that I know how to address you. You know, I don't know these names. Alicia Jallo, are you male or female so that I know how to give you shout out? You're always here. So, Abbas from Ghana, my Ghana brother. That should be. I lived with Ghanaians many years ago. Cool guys. I lived with Ghanaians, cool guys. So let's go. Are we ready? Alicia, tell me now, are you male so that I know how to, follow it up? I'm going to refer to you, Catherine Feshi Ume Ike, that's a sister there. Catherine Feshi Ume, beautiful name you have there. Gele Gordon, I see. Gele Gordon, I see, welcome. Taiwo Olowe, I love this man. Taiwo, he's always here. Good evening, Taiwo Olowe, special shout out to you. So, Mon, and my videos have really... Okay, guys, thank you for the compliments. You are all welcome. That's why I am here. You are looking at the most popular man in Vienna. Catherine Feshi Ume Ike, watching from Nigeria. I appreciate you, my big sister. So, is it healing comedy? I see you. What's going on TikTok? Tyson, you say you get wife for me. I don't need it. I don't need it. You say you get wife for me. I don't need it. I will tell you why. I don't need it. So, Adeyinke, Adetutu, Lewis. You need to shake ground. Becky Ngwenya, I love you, my own person. Becky Ngwenya, plenty love from me to you. Mone Enyi, I'm pronouncing your name. Hope I got it right. Enyi, Mone Enyi. I hope I got it right. Mone Enyi. If I did not pronounce it right, please tell me or pardon me. No verse. So the ministry is going on. You want to give me a Kenyan wife? How many women do you want me to marry? Man, take a easy. Hey. Okay. Guys, welcome to my broadcast. This night, I'm going to keep it real. I've greeted you guys enough. Now, let's get down to business. The Donald Trump administration is fulfilling his campaign promise. Listen, Donald Trump administration is fulfilling his campaign promise by deporting illegal migrants in US. Everybody that is illegal in US now, they are removing them, sending them away. I saw videos. In fact, I wanted to go live yesterday, but did I even go live yesterday? I did not. I was so tired. I was moody. You know, Whenever things are happening, there are so many things to learn from events taking place around us. There are so many things to learn. Watch, I'm going to touch many things this evening, many topics, many areas this evening. Many things are going to be touched this evening. Now, many of you watching me here are living in foreign land. Many are not living in their homeland, in their native land. Many are living in African countries, neighboring African countries. Some are living in Europe, some are living in the Gulf. I think that's what they call it. Some are living in the USA. But tonight, we are focusing on United States. What's going on in United States? What my sister Stella Wume is in the building. This is people that have been following this page. Let me tell you something. There are people I've met here online. I've not, that is, America, Stella Wumi, this is what we are here to discuss now. America is hot. They are deporting people. I saw videos. That is why I came out now. I saw videos. Man, what's going on in America? This is why I'm here. Now, I was saying something. There are people I met here online. They are sisters and brothers to me. So many of them. And I appreciate every one of you. Well, I want to give, before I go on, I want to give shout out to every well-meaning follower of this page. May you be blessed abundantly. Yes, I want good things to keep happening in your life. Your enemies will never overcome you. Let's go. Good things must happen to everybody that follows this page. Everyone that supports this page. Every time I go live, I see people come, give me support, like what I post, comment, encourage me. Good things will happen in your lives. Now, but that will not stop me from saying the truth. You know, I cannot deceive myself or deceive you guys. Now listen. Millions are living in America illegally. Not only in America, in Europe and many other parts of the world. Dennis Mwanza, good evening to you. I love that name, Mwanza. Mwanza means little bird in my language. Mwanza, very little bird. There is a bird we call Mwanza in my language. Very little but very smart. Now, there are so many people that newly joined this page. Okay? And that is why sometimes I rewind. I speak about what I spoke in the past so that you will hear me and benefit from it. I always say, I don't want to shout this evening because I'm having headache. I always say in life, create alternatives for yourself. I always say, I've given you guys multiple instances, many examples. I always say in life, create alternatives for yourself. I gave an example of a car traveling on a long journey. I said, each time any car, a vehicle, a lot of you owns vehicle. Whenever you want to travel, you have spare tire. You go check if your spare tire is intact. Why do cars have spare tires? In case if one of the tire gets spoiled on the road, you can easily change another one. You can change it and put a new one. But if you don't have a spare tire, when you embark on a long journey, if one tire gets busted, you become stranded. Listen, If you don't go, that is, if you are traveling on a journey and you don't carry a spare tire with you, if one tire get busted, you become stranded, and that tire might get busted. That is, what's it called? Where there is no help, where no help might come for you. Now let's go. On this page, we discuss everything. Now, there are people that traveled to abroad, to a US, Canada, Europe, wherever you live, and relaxed. As they traveled to their home countries, they relaxed. They now said they don't want to have anything to do with their home countries because of corruption. Some said, some gave many reasons why they don't want to return back to their native land. Listen, I also said such thing. When I came here as a young boy, I saw infrastructures, I saw electricity, I saw good roads, I saw quality of life. I said to myself, I wasn't going back to Africa anymore. In fact, I thanked God for bringing me to Europe. I said, I don't want to have anything to do with Africa anymore. Then, I had enough chicken to eat. I had money to buy enough meat, eat as I like. That is, I had everything I needed. So when I remember my village, when I remember that we don't have roads, we don't have electricity, the corrupt system and so many things, I said to myself, I wasn't going back anymore. And the people I came to this country with, they also said they are not going back to Africa. But we were wrong. Do you understand me? We were wrong. Now I spoke about creating alternatives for yourself in life. That's what I spoke about. So many people came to abroad and they relaxed. I know people that I told you guys. In fact, I made a video where I spoke about the age limit. The age you are not supposed to travel abroad. I said after 40 years, if you are above 40 years, don't move. And I gave my reasons. I'm not stopping you because we have different destinies. Now, there are so many people that are living in illegally. They are illegal in the countries they are in. That is, they don't have the right document. Listen to me very well. Man is God to man. Information I give out here might save your life. When they say man is God, it's not that God is going to fall down from the sky, and I can say I'm a life saver too. How do I save lives? By giving you vital information that will benefit you. You got it now. Now listen. There are so many people that are living in Canada, in US, in everywhere, every part of the world. Black people, every other race too, who don't have documents. Listen, I'm going to even talk about people that have documents. I'm going to speak about everything tonight. If you went to America, let's focus this in tonight on America. This topic is going to be about America. There are so many people that traveled to America. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 3 years, they have no documents and they're relaxed. But thinking that it's going to be like that, America is land of the free, land of liberty. That's what a lot of people believe. That is, America is land land for everybody. Now listen. I told you, nothing remains permanent in life. Nothing remains permanent. Okay, let me tell you another thing. In life, as a man or a woman, always prepare for the worst. Some people may not understand this. Always prepare for the worst. That is, what preparations have you made in case situations turn against you? Even when there is peace and safety, even when you've got money, always learn it from me. Always prepare for the worst. They call it unforeseen circumstances. Something that might even pop up without you knowing it. Some people, because there are people who don't think outside the box. Outside the box. When you tell them, always prepare for the worst, they say, this man is always negative. Whether you are rich or poor, life is not a straight road. Life is not a straight road. It's not a one-way road. Listen to me now. In life, to be honest, I always prepare for any eventuality. This is why, this is why you see some people in marriage, some women or men, when their lover, when their husband or their wife divorce them, they break down and they may not recover again. Many did not recover again. See, there are people who never expected that their marriage will crash. There are people who never expected that their wife will betray them. There are people who never expected that their husband will betray them. A brother, a sister, a friend will betray them. So when it happens, you see them lose balance. In fact, I know women who couldn't bear the disappointment or betrayal they got from their husband. Some ended their lives just because a man betrayed them or disappointed them. They ended their lives. This is why I told you, always prepare for the worst. Imagine where you bought a nice car, a new car. You bought a new car and you are driving this car and that car got accident. That you spent your last car, or maybe you spent much money to buy that car. Were you expecting that that car is going to be like that forever? That car might get accident and your money might be gone. You might even get crippled. Because I've seen people who got physically disabled after car accident. This is why in the Western world, you see something like life insurance, even insurance for everything, home insurance, car insurance. This insurances is for it's like a backup plan. Do you understand me? So if you are living life without thinking that life is going to be a straight road, it's going to be a one-way road, you are on the wrong path. So, as you see me living here now, as I'm living this place now, my mind is made up that whatever comes, anything can happen anytime, and I'm ready for it. Do you understand me? This is life for you. That is, anything can happen anytime, and I'm ready for it. I'm fully prepared. I've witnessed or experienced many disappointments in life. So I am not a stranger to disappointments, betrayals, or life unforeseen circumstances. I've seen things in life. Let's go. Now, see, there are people that traveled abroad. We are talking about this deportation now going on in US. There are people that traveled abroad and they relaxed. You remember did you know how Let me take you back to biblical story. Did you know how the Israelites became slaves in Egypt? Did you know? Let me tell you. This is not a religious program. At a time, Joseph, and a Hebrew boy who was sold by his brother, later became a prime minister in Egypt. And his brothers and many Israelites then relocated to Egypt. They enjoyed life in Egypt. Then, years passed. Then a Pharaoh who did not know Joseph arose and began to enslave them. Listen, so a, a Pharaoh who did not know Joseph arose and began to enslave the Israelites in Egypt. This is just a story. Now, how did the Second World War begin? How did it begin? Because Hitler came to power. And you know, there are people, when they come to power, they want to exercise or they want to do what is on their mind. Yes, there are people who are hateful. I'm just talking generally. There are people who are hateful. They hate other race. Like Hitler. He hated other race. He doesn't want to see other people. Do you understand me? So in life, even in Africa, there are dictators. There are presidents that came to power and hated other tribes. It happens everywhere. Are you prepared for such eventuality? You see in Africa, somebody will assume office, a political post. He can appreciate you. In Africa, somebody will assume a political post and begin to give political appointments to only his tribe men. And then all the other tribes that are holding political positions, they will resign them, sack them. Do you understand me? You need to prepare for situations like this. Now let's continue. You went to America. You spent a year, 2 years. Before I go further, let me tell you why I came live. I saw a video. Now in US, the video I saw, they are going house by house. They are going house to house. I think that's how they say it. They are stopping people on the street and asking them to provide their identity card. They are stopping people on the street in US now. I saw videos. It's no longer like before. They are stopping people. I saw immigration police stop people. There was a black man. That man could be from West Africa. There was a black man that was going on the street. Somebody sent me the video. A black man was going on the street and he was stopped. Listen to what happened. They asked him for his identity card. The guy acted as if he wanted to give them. It was 2 immigration officers. He said, okay, he acted as if he wanted to give them his his identity card. The guy took off. The guy ran away. He came confirmed it. He came confirmed it that he saw it. They are stopping people. He came. I don't give unverified news here. Each time I come out to tell you something, I tell you what I'm sure of, what I saw. Do you understand me? I tell you I don't tell you what I know nothing about. I saw this video. They asked the guy. People are confirming that they saw the video. Okay, thank you guys. Let's continue. Because sometimes when I run a program, you see some people say it's not true. But anybody who wants to learn can learn. Now, that guy ran because he had no documents. Imagine, the guy ran. And how long is he going to run? They are deporting Central American citizens, South American citizens, Africans. They are deporting everybody in US. The question is, I don't know who is watching this video now. Are you prepared for such eventualities? Because I always say here, in life, anything goes, anything can happen. Even the life we live has no guarantee. There is no specified time. There is no definite time we are going to go. It can happen anytime. Anybody can die anytime. This is the reality of life. People board plane and that plane crashes and everybody perishes. People enter car and get accidents. People get deported. People get sick. But how prepared are you? Now you see so many people now are hiding in the US. Many are running. Did you create alternatives for yourself? Did you prepare? Listen, did you prepare for such a time like this? This is the morale of my broadcast this evening. This is the man. Did you prepare for such a time? It's not only that, because many people's life will amount to zero. Some may say, what are you saying? Many people will, that is, may not recover from that deportation. See, let me tell you, especially people that did not invest at home. There are people living in abroad who have nothing at home, nothing to fall back on at home. You know they hear word you don't want to hear. You love women, you love men. You spent your money on women, you spent your money on men. You like clubbing, you like living extravagant life. But home, you are empty. You have nothing to fall back on. You believe, you think it's going to remain like that forever. One day, a Pharaoh who did not know Joseph will arise. A Pharaoh who don't know Joseph will arise. Let's continue. Now, so many people, see, at what age did you travel abroad and when did you get deported? Because how long are you going to run? The West is not like Africa because you've got to pay your rent, you've got to pay your electricity bill, you've got to feed. Do you understand me? How long are you going to run? Did you prepare for such a time like this? Say, a lot of you guys have been following my page. This is why I encourage and recommend. I tell you, I said, get yourself something in Africa, not business, but buy yourself a land. Build yourself, even if it is a boys' quarter. Invest in your homeland, even if you do not need it. It is called investment for rainy days. Invest in your home country, even if you want to die in abroad. Listen to me. Even if you need it or you don't need it, keep it there. Nobody knows. There are people now, when they get deported, many have been deported, they are not going to rise anymore. See, it is when you get broke that you will know that this life, that heaven and hell is on this earth. When you get broke, when you need help, that is when you need help. That's when you know that nobody is your friend. I mean, they tell you. You better depend on yourself and do things for yourself. When you need money, when you need help, that is when you will know that the heart of men are wicked. Now, I recommend for those of you that are everybody, even if you have documents, I'm telling you, keep something at home. Keep something at home. Keep something at home. Let me give you reasons. Are you guys? Let me give you reasons. Apart from this deportation going on it's happening it's happening all over Europe now, all over Western Europe, all over Europe. Deportation is going on silently. People are being deported every day. People without documents in Germany, every European country, they are deporting foreigners. Don't you know? Why do you think right-wing parties are winning elections all over Europe here? Right-wing parties are winning elections all over Europe. Trump, it has not been 2 weeks he entered office and he's deporting people. Do you know how many military jets that are leaving America, carrying these South American Africans? You think it's a joke? Now let me tell you, hear it from me. Whether you are a man or a woman, listen to me and I made a talk. Did you know why so many women and men are stranded in abroad? Let me tell you, did you know why many men and women are stranded and in abroad? Because they have nothing to fall back on in Africa. Many have nothing to see. Why do you think some men go to extreme when their women disappoint them in abroad? The women they went to marry, when they disappoint them here in abroad, why do you think some go to extreme? Like they kind of, why do you think? Because those men have nothing to fall back in Africa. So they decided to end it all. A man that is over 60 years who have nothing in Africa, he built nothing, he has no plot of land, he built nothing in his home country. And eventually, after 60 years, maybe 50 years, and the wife the wife decided to follow another man. You know how the system goes. And the man looked back. See, let me tell you, if you have investment back home as a man or woman, because it is not only women that disappoints men, men too disappoints women. If you have something home, even if you are 60 years, 70 years, and your wife or your husband disappoints you, you have something to fall back to, fall back on. Yes, even if I'm 17 years and my wife tells me she does not want to marry me again, I have something to fall back on. I don't have to remain homeless or start crying. Say, look at what this woman, or look for a way to say, I want to eliminate her. Because people that do these things are people who have nothing. They are at the end of the road. People who did not plan their life very well. I told you, I said, create options for yourself. Create alternatives for yourself. Think outside the box. Anything goes. I'm giving you the simplest example. Imagine you are living peacefully with your husband and your wife, and maybe people change. Your wife, I've seen it happen multiple times. Maybe your wife or your husband wake up. See what's going on in many African countries. Mistresses everywhere. You see men carry mistresses and treat their wives anyhow. And these women endure all these maltreatments because they have nothing to fall back on. They cannot leave the home. They depend entirely, solely on the man. Why do you think women in Africa or in some societies endure infidelity? Why do you think they mistreat women in Africa? They mistreat them because these women cannot fend for themselves. They cannot stand on their own. They have nothing to fall back on. So whatever the husband dishes to them, whatever the husband gives them, they take. Now, when you come to Europe here, women in Europe here, even African women in Europe here, don't take such things because many of them works. The government stands for them. That is why you see a lot of people complain, say many African women are disloyal. They don't respect their husbands because most of these women here are financially able. They are financially stable. Are you getting the point now? So Whether you are a man or a woman, did you keep anything aside for rainy day? What did you keep aside for rainy days? What did you keep aside for rainy days? Because, see, the worst that can happen to you is... Now, let me continue with this deportation going on in America. You see, most of the guys following this page are guys living in abroad. It is when they deport you, when you reach your country's airport, that is when you will know that you realize that you have no friend. It is when they deport you, when you touch down in your country's airport, that is when you will realize that you have no friend. They will not pick your call. They will abandon you at the airport. These are people you were sending money to. Even you call them to come pick you at the airport, they'll tell you they are busy. They are in their shops. Some, you tell them you want to spend 1, 2, 3 days in their homes to spend before you think of what, they will not allow you. They will not allow you. That is when your eye will clear. That is when you see that this life, that water has 2 types, cold water and hot water. Victor, I see you. Cold water and hot water. See, you that is, man, I'm sweating here. You that is rocking life with guys, big boy. You that is rocking life with big ladies. You want to belong. You want to be noticed. Be careful. Retrace your step. Many people you see around you are not destined to be great. Many people you see around you are deceivers. Many people you see around you are people who have cause hovering over their lives. There are footballers, people that played World Cup. There are musicians. There are celebrities. They were once great, celebrated. Today, they are broke. Many are junkies. Many are homeless. Many are covering themselves up. Did you know why? Because they followed the wrong crowd. You want to be noticed. You want to be considered a big boy. You go to what's it called? Expensive restaurants. You go to parties. They invite you at all parties you go. Every party even you get upset that they did not give you invitation to go burn your money. They go burn your money. Listen, I told you, your destiny is not entirely in your hand. Your destiny can also be in the hand of other people. Now, me they tell you. Your destiny can be, there are people that are holding your destiny too. They can decide if you go forward or you go back. And friends can also influence your destiny. Man, if I tell you what I've been through, at 58, I'm going to be 58 years old now. I've learned so many lessons in life. Let's go. You keep friends. Man, when I watch what's going on social media, you that is from a poor family, you that is struggling in life, you want to associate yourself with people you don't know how they made their money. You want to associate yourself with people that are already made. At the end, you will cry. And when you start crying, nobody will be there. There are people. that traveled abroad 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 8 years ago, they have nothing to their name. It is not as if money did not come their way. They touched money, but they useless that money. Many people, many men and women, I'm telling you what I've witnessed. Many men and women that you see that are in abroad today, that achieved nothing. Some of them, they built their houses on women. So many women you see today, they built their houses, their investments are on men. You are sponsoring man. You are sponsoring a woman. You forgot where you are from. You forgot. That woman will tell you, heck, they'll call that lady that is calling you honey, darling, that's showing you love. That lady is showing you love because you have ego in your hand now. Money is in your hand. The same thing applies to women. To be honest, I mean they tell you, maybe unless your wife, even your wife, at times when you get broke, your wife will change her behavior. At times, when you get broke, when you lose your job, the behavior, I call them financial women. Let's go. See, I realized something. There is something I learned. Do you think love exists? Do you think love exists? Do you think? That is a question for another day. Do you think love really exists? If love really exists, why is it 99% of the time? 99% of the time, if you get broke, people abandon you. Yes, love exists. I'm not telling you, love, yes. Why is it that love exists, but why is it that 99% of the time, when things go south for you, you get abandoned? Tell me. Unless you've not been broke before. Why I'm telling you this is, you see some ladies. Let me tell you now. We know they hide it. People profess their love for you when you are shining. People profess their love for you when you are shining. They will tell you, they will climb any mountain with you. They will walk through every valley with you. But when things get tough, the same people that promised to be with you when you were shining will abandon you. Man, I tell you what I know. I'm telling you what I've witnessed. Now, let's keep going. I tell people, I say, before you think about a woman or a man, think about yourself. Before you put a woman first, you put a man first, think about yourself. I've seen people, before you do for a woman, you buy a woman all these gifts. What have you yourself? Do you have a house? Do you have a car? Do you have all what you needed to make yourself comfortable? Before you buy anything for a man, you that is the woman that is watching me now, what have you, gotten for yourself? Tell me. Many people learned, some say learned, but learned, they are all the same thing. Many people learned their lessons at old age. All those people, I'm not even talking about relationships. man-woman relationship. All those friends, you are guys that you go clubbing with, you go to restaurant with, you drink with, you spend money with. They are with you because at the moment you still have money. Wait till you get broke. You will learn lessons of this life. I mean, they tell you, this has nothing to do with age. And they tell you what I've experienced. I'll keep talking. There are so many things that pulled a lot of people. See, I tell you, your destiny doesn't entirely depend on you. People around you can also influence your destiny. You are living in America. You are living in Europe. You are living wherever and you are making money. Let me tell you, if you are somebody that is struggling in life, you are struggling to come up. You are just beginning, no matter your age. Because things happens. There are people who began seeing money at the age of 40, 50, some 60. Some started seeing money in their 30s. Listen. The moment you start seeing money, listen to me and I mean the talk. Keep away from people. Especially if you are struggling. The moment you start seeing money, you see these guys now that are living in America that all of them are running from deportation. Most of the guys, because this is like African tradition, if you travel abroad, keep sending money to family members. When these guys return back, you see these guys, when they return back, man, this puzzle is here again. These guys, because there is most guys that are living in abroad sends money to their family members or friends every now and then. Now, when you return back empty-handed, all the people, 90% of the people you've been sending money will deny you. You will come here and testify to it. Let me continue. At times, our enemies are family members and friends, especially family members. They will not leave you to rest. They keep pressurizing you. The money you are supposed to use to organize your life, they will take it from you. I mean, they tell you. When they say a man's enemies are members of his household, it is true. They will not come as enemies, but they will task you. They will keep tasking you until they dry you up. They drain you. Go there, meet them now. You will see the reality of life. Not only people that are living in abroad. Let's go. You see, wherever you are living, immediately maybe you built yourself a house. You rented 3-bedroom flats and you are doing well. You see all the family members, cousins, nephews, people, everybody that is related to you. You understand me? Even people that are not related, they will come to live with you. You'll be feeding them. You'll be carrying their financial burden. They'll be hailing you. They will sing, praise you to your doom. They'll be calling you uncle, or guy, yes sir, yes ma. That is, as they are calling you, you are feeding the multitude. At the end of the day, they will drain you. You become broke. Most people, what ruined them are family members, people they accommodated. Be wise. This is not me being mean. This is not me telling you not to help people, but you've got to learn to protect yourself in life. You need to learn to chase people away. When, especially if your home is a public home, that is everybody comes. You have a wife. All your in-laws are living with you. You have a husband. All your in-laws are living with you. The whole family member. Listen, you need to stop all this bullshit. Let me tell you. This is not that, it does not mean that you cannot help somebody. You see somebody, you marry a wife. You call it tradition. Somebody will marry a wife. The whole family of the wife will descend on the husband. They will depend on him financially. Many will come and be living. They will not leave you. My in-law. Until your pocket get dry, they will desert you. Did you man see? You married a woman to build a home, to build life with your wife. You married a husband, you married the man to build home with you. Sometimes you see these family members, everybody come. They join. People go where water is running. People go where they will eat. People go, human beings are attracted to money and good things of life. These people that surrounds you now, these people that surrounded you now, where were they when you were suffering? The time you were suffering, you are struggling, nobody will identify with you. That time you are walking, you are nobody. Nobody came to stay with you because you are broke. You don't look good. You cannot feed yourself. Where are all these people? All those people that are the people that are living with men. I think outside the box. In your life journey, you need to be smart too. All these people that are calling you now for money, where were they when you were suffering? And if you don't give them that money, you become a bad person. They did not support you or assist you in any way on your road to success. All what they will say is, this man has money. This woman has money. This auntie has money, but she does not want to help me. Where were you when that auntie was a nobody? Where were you when that's your uncle, that your brother was a nobody? Where were you? What did you do to support him? Did you contribute to the person's success in any way? Why should you hold grudges that the person refused to help you? What kind? This mentality sucks. See, this place, you will hear it. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but you're going to hear it from me. Now, I don't call names. I don't call names. There are so many families that crashed today. These families crashed. Did you know why? Because of in-laws. These in-laws were the ones that drained the pockets of the man, the husband, or the wife. Auntie, you are living in the city. Don't get me wrong. You relocated to the city somewhere in your home country, and you struggled your way up. Listen, you relocated to the city. While you were struggling, nobody was there to cheer you on. Nobody was there to support you. Eventually, you start doing well. You start molding block, building house in your village. They heard that you are living well wherever you are living. You bought yourself a car. They will remember you. They will remember you. Telephone. People that never contacted you all their life. People that never knew how far with you. 10 years, they don't know your whereabouts. Immediately they hear that you are doing well, they will surface. That's when they will remember that you are related to them. You foolishly welcome everybody. Now for your pocket. You regret it. In fact, in order in order to remain afloat, in order to progress in life, you need to distance yourself from some people. There are family members. Listen, make I tell you, you don't have any business with. There are family members you don't have business. It's when you see, hello. If you like, greet. If you don't like, you leave it. These people, there are people, from the day they were born till the day they will die, they will not add any value in your life. I've seen such. Let me tell you. There are people, from the day they were born till the day they will depart this life, they will not add any value in your life. So, what I'm saying now is, you've got to protect yourself. You see many people now, you see how everybody's on the run in America. You see everybody's on the run. Protect whatever you are blessed with. Let me tell you, not everybody will like my program. And I don't run program for everybody to like my program. You see, this is my home. I live here. Listen attentively. I live here. Now, what do you think? Today my wife went to buy what we ate. I gave her money to go buy what we ate. My portion and her portion, what both of us will eat, she went to buy. Maybe for tomorrow. Now listen to me attentively. What do you think will happen if I open my door and welcome everybody that needed accommodation, needed food, that needed one thing or the other? The resources I have will not be enough for everybody that will come into this, my home. That is why a home, your flat, your house, have doors. You have doors. You understand? That doors is to protect invaders. Not everybody is supposed to come. I appreciate you. Not everybody is supposed to come to your home. You bring in people you want to come to your home. If you open your door for everybody, every visitor, everybody to come, the resources you have in your home will not be enough, even for yourself, your wife and your children. That alone. You see your bed. Everything that you have in your home will get kaput, will spoil, because the number of people using that your properties will be much. Before you know it, that is, your life will be in disarray. Countries have borders. Why do countries have borders? To restrict influx of immigrants. Any country that opens her borders for everybody to come in will collapse. Listen attentively. Why do you say immigration patrol? Any country that opens her borders, go check any country that opens her borders for everybody to come in, every migrant to come in, that country will collapse. There is no country that will open her borders for everybody to step in. That is how it is with the home you live in. Your home, your apartment, your one room, your building. You are not supposed to open your door for everybody to come in. Consider your home as a country. If you open your borders for everybody to come in, people will spoil your life, spoil your home. So what happens? You need to mount border patrol. Border patrol. You don't allow everybody to come into your home. Now I spoke about countries, I spoke about your home. Now that is the same thing with your life. That is the same thing with your life. Let's continue. Now, you don't allow everybody to come into your life. Whether it's a family member or a sister, a brother, a friend, it is not everybody you are supposed to come into. It's not everybody you are supposed to allow to come into your life. In fact, if you do that, you will destroy yourself. 100%. And you're saying you want to be good to people. That's crap, that bullshit. That is what I call self-neglect. Or you dug your own grave. I've been there. I've been there. There are people you've got to keep away. That is, whether it's your brother, your sister, your cousin, your nephew, there are people that are not supposed to get close to you. No matter how you are related to that person. One time I spoke to my sister, my kid sister, and we were talking. She said if her son come here, I said, if your son should come here, your son is not going to live with us. She said, what are you talking? You've changed. I said, if your son comes here, your son will, it does not mean that I hate him, but I will not allow him to live with us. She did not understand it. If you like, maybe on my next program, I will tell you why certain, not that I hate the son, I mean, support him, I can lift him up, I can support him in whatever way I can, however I can. That is, any support I have to give to him, I will give him. There are people, you help them from afar. There are times you don't, not at times, self. It's not that I don't get me wrong. Not everybody that is supposed to come into your life, into your home. It does not mean that you hate the people or you are enemy of progress. No. There are people, if they need help, you help them from a distance. What do you need? If anybody comes here now, I told you guys the story. If anybody comes here, what I will do, I will go find accommodation for you. I'll go help you in whatever way I can. Why I don't, there are spiritual aspect of it. There are spiritual aspect of it. Why I cannot allow everybody to come and stay with me. Apart from the spiritual aspect, there are other reasons why I don't want to allow people to, I cannot allow everybody to come and stay with me. Apart from the spiritual aspect of it, they say familiarity breeds contempt. Familiarity breeds contempt. When you draw people closer to you, they start disrespecting you, they mess you up. They know the time you go to toilet, they know the time you go to bedroom, they know the time you eat. People who are respecting you before they stop respecting you, they say, so this woman is nobody. And maybe they know the time you pay your rent, they know the time you have no money to pay your electricity, and so many other things. There are things nobody should know about you. And you've got to protect yourself. In order to protect your interests, there are things you need to cut off. That is, no matter how the pleading goes. No. You see, my kitchen is there. You see my kitchen, my plate's there. Whenever I want to wash it, I wash it. If I don't want to, if I have no strength to wash it, I leave it there. If my wife want to wash it, she can go and wash it. Do you understand? This is why it is my home. In my home, I do what I want. And in your home, you are supposed to be free and do what you want. There are people, listen, this is not me being mean, being cruel, but I'm telling you how life goes. There are people you bring into your home, you'll regret your life. Brothers, now story plenty now. There are people you don't go on a journey with, whether it's your twins, whether it is your brother, you are the same mother, this stuff. There are people you don't introduce to your friends. There are people you don't go on a journey. If you're going on a business, if you're going to anything important, you don't go with them. You drop them, you leave them behind and move forward. If you carry them along with you, they will spoil things for you. And do you know, when people spoil things for you, they move on. You will be left alone to suffer it. When people spoil things for you, they move on. And you'll be left alone. They'll move on to the next. And you might not even recover from that mistake. See, it's not every mistake you made you recover from, depending on your age. It's not every mistake you made you recover from. I told you, I made videos. Now, at this stage of my life, I'm going to be 58 soon. There are mistakes I cannot make. If I make that mistake, I may not recover from it. And this is why you need to be very careful. It's not about you. It's not about you. I mean, I don't want people to call me a bad man. You don't want people to call you a bad woman. You don't want people to say, listen, this is your life. Many people living in abroad now, many people that's living in America now that are hiding from Trump administration, when they reach home, when they reach their home country, their eyes will clear. Their eyes will clear. Your eyes will clear. Let me give you some of the reasons why the Western world is prosperous. Some of you may disagree with me, but let me give you some of the reasons why the Western world is, yes. Let me tell you. There are some stories I don't need to, okay, let me give you a bit. I don't need to call them. I know some people that started business in Africa. Some women and men that started business in Africa. Guess who ruined the business? Family members. So many people that are supposed to be great businessmen and businesswomen today. Guess who ruined the business? Family members that they drew closer to them or close to them. They will come. You consider this my sister, this my brother. And they will demands. They'll be eating off you. They will be eating from you. Everything. This story plenty. As you are doing well, the whole family, especially if you're from a poor family, everybody will depend on you. I told you guys, if you come from a poor family, listen, maybe anybody, if you like, listen. If you're from a poor family and you are the only person that is doing fine, take off, run. Especially if you are still struggling to come up. In order for you to move forward, you need to cut off what is dragging you backward. Did you hear me? In order for you to move forward, you need to cut off what is pulling you backward. I told you guys, not even people that are living in abroad, in Africa. Many people that are supposed to be successful in life became unsuccessful because of the people that surrounded them. You are carrying family problems. You are carrying family problems. There are some family problems that is older than you, older than your father, and you cannot solve it. In fact, there are some family problems you cannot solve. If you try to solve it, you will wreck. Go try now. Family problem doesn't, they finish. It doesn't finish. And the thing is, there are people that give birth to children. They just want to born children. They born children hoping that a brother, you are born, you give birth to children hoping that a brother, a sister, one of your relatives that is doing well will train your child. You born children believing, hoping that your brother, your sister, your uncle, somebody in your family that is doing well will train your child. If that person refuses to train your child, the person becomes a bad person. And you, because you want to be called a good woman, a good man, they will be clapping you. You want people to sing praises unto you. They will sing up praises unto you until you get broke. They will not leave you till your pocket dries up. They will not leave you until your pocket dries up. There is a video I wanted to make and drop. I'm going to make a video and drop for everybody to learn. I'm having headache from talking. Yes. As far as they are getting something from you, as far as they are eating from you, they will remain there. They will not move unless you chase them away. If you don't chase them out, they will remain there until you get broke. When they see that you've lost your apartment, you have no money again, they move. That's when they will abandon you. Sorry, they will sympathize with you for a while and move on to the next stelle. That's why you hear. Now that man was doing bad. If you go to this man's house, it's always merriment. Every time party, people full. If you go to the man's house, it's party all day long. Let me tell you now. I personally know people that squandered their money entertaining friends. People that are supposed to be landlords, house owners, real estate moguls. They ended up having nothing in life. They died without achieving nothing in life. I know a lot. A lot. They used their money to entertain friends and throw parties. And these people, many of them died broke. Many of them are suffering today, living in slums, and they are abandoned. Nobody remembers them anymore. People only remember you when you are shining. Man, I don't see things. People only remember you when you are shining. See, they don't go to a broke person for help. Have you seen people go to that person that they know that is broke? Nobody goes to that man or that woman for help. People go to somebody that is doing well for help. Somebody that has money, somebody that's shining. And their aim is to tap from you until they drain your pockets. Let me tell you, anybody that doesn't like my program should get away. because I've lived it. Here, I'm here to speak the truth. Why people go to where they will benefit? They draw close to you because they can benefit from you. Immediately, if they know that they will assess you, that's why you need to be hard. Man, I'm having serious headache here. I wanted to spend more time. I make videos and I drop online. I tell you guys my stories. Well, guys, I'm having headache here. I need to stop. I'm having serious headache. I need to end the broadcast. Tomorrow we'll continue. Learn to protect yourself. See, I'll make out time to drop a video tomorrow. And it's going to be like 5 or 6, 7 minutes video. I'll try to drop a video tomorrow. And there are so many things you can learn from that video. In fact, let me tell you something. I was talking to, it's not everybody that you should help. Whether the person is your twins or it's not everybody you should help. Especially these people that comes to tell you, man, you are doing fine. You are doing well in life and you did not help anybody. If you did not help that person, let them help themselves. Did you hear me? If you don't, anybody that comes to tell you, this man or this woman has been in abroad for many years. He refused to help anybody. You did not carry anybody come abroad. Chase such a person away. Self-entitlement mentality. Star, I see you. Well, I want to stop this and I'm having headache. Tomorrow we continue. We continue tomorrow. Let me take a break and then tomorrow we continue. I have so many this we are going to continue speaking the truth. That person, somebody will come and tell you, you've been abroad for many years, you have not done anything for any family member. You must not do anything for anybody. Listen to me. You must not do anything. If you want, you do. If you don't want, you leave it. As far as you owe nobody nothing. It is not bad. This is their scam. This is how they ruin people. Did you hear me? And they tell you, you did not carry this person along. You did not do anything. You must not do anybody. If not, let them do for themselves. If you're not there, life goes on for them. They pressurize you. They tell you, you have not done anything for anybody. You have not done this for this thing. They pressurize. After much pressure, you yield to pressure. You will hear scores. All these guys, Donald Trump now is chasing illegal migrants in US. You will see people that went home and nothing for them, and family members that is liquidated, that ate their money. You hear some people will come online and tell you stories. Now I want to end this broadcast by saying, see, you must not help anybody. You must not, I'm telling you the reality of life. It does not mean if you want to help somebody, you should not. If it comes from the depths of your heart, that is, that African mentality of always help, you need to help, you need to help. That help has ruined many people. A lot of people got broke helping people. Well, guys, let me end this video here. Well, see you guys tomorrow. We'll continue with this topic. Men, Europeans don't behave like African people. They don't disturb individuals. In Europe, they don't disturb individuals. African people disturb family members, friends, everybody, help me, and they leave the government. African people every time, help me, help me, help me, help me. This is what you keep hearing in Africa, and they will leave the government. We need to discard that mentality. This is why if one person come up in a family, they descend on that person. They will descend on that person. Some will go on social media and say their brother did not help them, their sister did not help them, their auntie did not help them. They will be, even they act as if you are owing them. Let me tell you guys something. Man, it's like I need to drink water. Let me tell you guys something. Did you know how many people that they have used juju to ruin? Juju? Family members, because you refuse to help them. They will go spiritual to make sure you fail in life. They don't want you to succeed. They begin to attack you with juju because you owe them nothing, no? You transacted no business with them. Their eye is on your money. They want you to give them make them chop. Their eye is on your money. You are suffering, but they want to sit down and eat. They want to eat. Let me tell you, we always look at both sides of the coin. But learn to protect yourself. Guys, I want to say thank you for being part of this program. This is how we do it here. This is how we do it here. This is why Africa is backward. Learn how to believe and depend in yourself. Fight your fight. Fight your fight. Fight as if you have nobody in life. Do you understand me? What happens if that person you are hoping on is taken out? That person you are hoping to save you, that person that you are hoping on to come and help you. What if that person dies, or if that person is no longer alive? Won't you continue struggling? Your life has to go on? This is why some people just sat crippled. They are waiting for help from the typical African mentality. They will just sit one place. They are waiting for their auntie. They are waiting for their uncle. They are waiting for their stepfather. They are not doing anything. No move. They are waiting. That is crazy. I like Europeans. I like Europeans. Europeans go say, Votu, for what? I owe you nothing. Man, we are going to look more into this issue. So guys, see you. Tomorrow I'm having serious headache. See you. Well, if you are seeing me for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Uncle Rodi. And you can rewatch this broadcast on my YouTube or on my Facebook. Well, guys, I'm having serious headache. I'm going to come out. I want to take a rest. I'm going to go live tomorrow once again. Somebody said he will not subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't want you. I'm not looking for crowd. You said you don't want to subscribe. I'm not begging you. I don't need you. You are nobody. Do you understand me? I don't beg anybody. You got the gist now. Why are you watching? Move away. Move away. Your kind of man is that kind of man that you depend solely on somebody. You hoping on somebody to come and help you. You don't want to help yourself. If you don't want to subscribe, you get away from here. Did I tell you that I'm desperate for subscribers? Get away from here and move away. Say you are not subscribing. Is anybody begging you? How many subscribers you see on my YouTube? You are only one person. Nobody notices you now. We know they see you. Nobody notices you. You are sad because I'm telling the realities. I'm telling people not to that. Stop begging. Stop hoping on somebody. Hope on yourself. Hope on yourself. Believe in yourself. That's why you are here. Believe in yourself. Stop hoping and waiting for somebody. This is why you go to, man, forget it. Guys, see you tomorrow. See, he said you are not subscribing. I have going to 77,000 followers on Facebook. I have going to now approaching 64,000 followers on TikTok and close to 4,000 followers on YouTube. You are a nobody. You cannot stop anything. You cannot stop a moving trend. Get away from here. Get away. Guys, see you.